Aguero to Toure to Aguero. Still Aguero! Magnificent! Off and running for the season. Last year's top scorer opens his account with a beauty.
Great football. You know, he's been denied brilliantly by Begovic twice, not a third time. Lovely little interplay there. That's not good enough from a Chelsea perspective, how he's allowed to turn with the ball in the box and basically just pick a spot. Watch him here. That little turn there is brilliant. I think it's Gary Cahill who just allows him to sneak away right there. Look, he just skipped past that challenge. Once he gets there, he doesn't even have to look up Aguero. He knows where the goals are. He knows where the goalkeeper is. And he's always going to find the back of the net this time.
Fourth time he scored in this fixture. Silva. Oh, the ball in. Off the post. Second week running. A corner and a goal by the captain. This time he got his head to it too. Company makes it 2-0 for Manchester City. And it's an early marker laid down at the end of a very difficult week for Mourinho and Chelsea.
Big goal. Such a difference for City to have that bit of breathing space now. He just muscles Ivanovic. Not many do that. The Chelsea skipper, standing skipper, doesn't really jump. He's just trying to lean in and affect the leap of Vincent Kompany, but he doesn't. Kompany's determined. He gets across him. He gets above him. And he nicks that one just past Begovic on the far post.
Well, there were a couple of players that many City followers felt needed to sharpen up their act at the end of last season. One of them was there is sweeping move from City. It's rare to see Chelsea on the rack. Fernandinho! It's the perfect day for Manchester City. A day for blue sky thinking. Three goals, 3 points, and a huge marker laid down.
Well, he's got something more serious to think about this week, that's for sure. Because his team have been second best. Watch this here, Ivanovic. When this ball comes to him, and that's David Silva, and that's a nothing effort, isn't it? Silva does great, give him lots of credit, because he hunts Ivanovic down and he wins it back for his team, and the strike from Fernandinho is true and accurate and far too good for Begovic. But Ivanovic, I watched him last week and he looked like he'd aged 5 years this summer with the performance against Montero.
And then you have a problem. And I think the only disappointment if you're a Man City fan or Pellegrino at half-time, you're going to say to the players, you know, this game should be over already. We've been so much better. For Mourinho, he gets in and he says, okay, the good news is, guys, we're only 1-0 down. We should be 3-0 down. What will you do? So there's still a lot of football to be played, but Sterling, for me, in this first half has been incredibly influential. Not just what he's done with the ball, but where he's taken players when he hasn't had the ball, because they're scared. They're looking for him. It's a great performance.
أكمل على كلام كيفن إنه في بعض الحالات والمطلوب اللي حكى عنها نواف قبل في الشرح على مانشستر سيتي إنه دخول ستيرلينج للعمق في معظم الفترات، لا في معظم الفترات يبقى ستيرلينج فاتح على الطرف اليسار في بداية الكرة على الطرف اليمين، نافاس أو توري أو سيلفا بأجويرو في الجهة اليمين.
كولاروف أيضا كان دور كبير في الجهة
اليسار. نعم، وجود كولاروف ثانية مطلوب منه واجب دفاعي. لو كان موجود فريق أقل من تشيلسي الفرق ممكن يكون زبالته في المستقبل تصير حلول أكثر بالنسبة للسيتي. فلذلك نلاحظ انه وجود ستيرلينج زي ما قال كيفن نقطة مهمة، اعطى الفريق شكل اخر. انت تتكلم السنة اللي فاتت كيفن عن نقطة مهمة، يا توريه ليس في وضعه الطبيعي.
هازارد، ويليام، راميريز ودييغو كوشتا، هذه الاسماء الحاضرة على امل العودة في شوط المباراة الثاني وتسجيل التعادل على أقل تقدير قبل نهاية أحداث هذا اللقاء، وبالتالي عدم الخسارة الأمر الذي سيكون في غاية الأهمية بالنسبة لنادي تشيلسي حقيقة قياسا على ما شاهدناه من أداء في شوط المباراة الأول. ولو استمرت الوضعية بالكيفية التي كان عليها فالسيتي المرشح الأبرز. خطأ احتلال، محاولة من كرة رأسية مرت من أمام الجميع ومرت من على رأس منجالة وتحولت إلى خارج أرضية الملعب. وصلت الكرة بعد ذلك إلى رمي التماس. هذا جون تيري ترك أرضية الميدان وإلى خارج أرضية الملعب بديلا له يدخل زوما في شوط المباراة الثاني. تيري تاريخيا بالمناسبة هذه المرة الثالثة التي يتم استبداله في تاريخ لقاءات الفريقين، وهو أكثر لاعب لعب مواجهات تشيلسي مانشستر سيتي ب 24 مباراة. رحيم في الجهة اليسرى، تدخل يأتي من القائد الآن إيفانوفيتش، وأعتقد بأن البطاقة الصفراء ستكون حاضرة في اللقطة الماضية. شوف مرور رحيم، شوف سرعته في اللقطة الماضية، يمر يتقدم وإيفانوفيتش يتدخل والكرة بعد ذلك إلى صافرة موجودة وخطأ يأتي على إيفانوفيتش في محاولة خطيرة جدا حاضرة لمصلحة نادي مانشستر سيتي. مع بداية الأحداث في شوط المباراة الأول كانت الأمور للسيتي، ومع بدايتها في شوط المباراة الثاني هي تستمر للسيتيزن هنا في ملعب الاتحاد. محاولة من كرة ملعوبة خطيرة 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 لديفيد سيلفا في الجهة اليسرى، كولاروف عرضية لا زالت خطأ في اللقطة الماضية، لكن في النهاية المحاولة مرت إلى خارج أرضية الملعب.
Thrown down to the reigning champions here by Manchester City. Pushed them closer than any other team last season in the Barclays Premier League. Hazard and Ramirez offside. Won't count. Joy will shortly be cut short.
Always advisable to just have a little look over your shoulder before you go running off and celebrating.
He's having about 47,000 reminders of that at the moment, Andy. Kolarov. Manchester City fans with plenty of reasons to enjoy themselves at the moment. Silva. Here comes Navas. It was Azpilicueta's header. Company.
Interesting to see how close that was, that one, and Ramirez there. There's never usually that much in it when you've got defenders rushing out to try and get to the 18-yard box. Look at that. And he's onside there. Really, sorry, actually just marginally.
Navas. And Aguero with time.
Lucky. Drops it off to Navas and then just checks his run. Chelsea players going back towards their goal and just sliding away there as he strikes that.
It's more than they've spent. Hazard. Costa. Down in stages and got nothing. And now Aguero's off at the other end, and the goalkeeper read it, but he's stranded now. Silva. Begovic back in position. Nasri. Toure. Winding up for one. Fernandinho had an injury problem there for a moment. Here's Diego Costa. Company sliding in on him, it was dangerous. Still a chance for Hazard, foiled by Joe Hart. Now the flag up. And Manchester City breathe again after a very nervy moment.
Certainly did. Fernandinho just lost his footing in the middle of the park, and all of a sudden Chelsea, with 3-on-3, he does really well here, Costa, because again he